Good morning and welcome to Littlehaven Beach, Southshields. As always, I hope everybody's well. I hope you've been out over the weekend. Today is Monday. I've come to Littlehaven Beach in Southshields. Well, it's quiet, it's very early. It's early, it's 6:15 at the moment. High tide is just before 8 o'clock. We're here in search of flounder, dab, hopefully, because it's something I need to tick off. And there is possibility of plaice. Not, it's not like 100%, but there is a chance there of plaice. It's quite flat, beautiful morning. It's currently about 12-13 degrees, so it's going to be a hot one later. Got my two rods out as usual, two Aquos airlights coupled with my Penn Spinfisher 5.5s, my normal rigs, one up one down on one. I think they're both one up one down actually, with quite long snoods, floating bead, ball lead, just let it drift about. Baits today, fresh ragworm, frozen blacks and mackerel. Sort of kicked myself I didn't bring a little bit of crab with us, because Plaice I tend to be a little bit partial to it, but anyway, it's not a beach I fished a lot, it's very local to me, but a lot of people overlook it. They go to the groin, which is to me left there, Herd Groin, or Southshields Pier, which is on the right, which is currently officially closed, apart from to the gate. Yeah, so let's see what we can get out. Coming into the summer months now, things are warming up, got some more opportunities, a little bit of float fishing, spinning, really raring to go. Fishing's been quite difficult lately. The last few bits of content I've put out been very scratchy, and I can only apologise for that. It's not exciting viewing, but it's reality fishing, it's just the way things are, unless you're wanting to travel further afield, which at the moment I haven't been able to. What I'm hopeful today is that we'll get something. It's a beautiful morning, absolutely stunning. I'm already sweating, so it'll probably be down to my t-shirt later, but I'm going to give it a few hours. It's lovely and peaceful at the moment till the dog walkers start. Tide's mediocre. I think it's coming up to I think it's a 4.5 metre high, so I'm not going to get moved much more than I am at the minute, which is good. Like I say, this is a beautiful little beach. It can produce quite well at times, but it can also be tough. But it is what it is. If we don't catch anything, it's lovely to be out. It's nice to show you around if you're not local. And the dog walkers have kept away so far. Don't want to say that too loud, but they have at the moment. It's a very small beach, so if the dog walkers do come out, you tend to be inundated with dogs, but but what a cracking morning, absolutely beautiful. It's going to be another scorcher today, I think. Later on this week, I'm thinking about going further up the coast and maybe doing a little bit of spinning. I did go out yesterday, just locally. I haven't gotten my gear sorted out. I did a bit, can't even speak. I did a bit float fishing and spinning off the little rock marks, but didn't get anything. But it was good to get the gear out, get the cobwebs off it. But where I am, South Tyneside end, the rock mark fishing is not very good. You've really got to travel up to Northumberland. If you're not local, Northumberland's, you're looking at travelling sort of 50 to 100 miles up the coast to enjoy some good sport off the rock ends, especially in the summer. In the winter, not so much. It's everything's here, But yeah. But I hope you have been getting out yourselves and enjoying yourself, or enjoying the weather, having a pint or two. But I'd like to get a dab. I'd like to tick that off the list, because I haven't had one this year. And obviously if a Plaice came along, that would be fantastic, but we'll have to wait and see what happens. Might not get a bite at all, but it is renowned for flounders on this beach. In the summer you can actually take mackerel off this beach as well, quite close in. But normally dawn and dusk. Not so much through the daytime. Fingers crossed there. Oh, crack of morning. Untouched. Pretty much untouched. I caught myself a little seaweed fish though. And the ragworm's untouched. And the mackerel and lugworm's untouched. On one of the rods I've just put a little bit of running down on. That's the ones I'm targeting the dabs with. I'll try 2 bigger chunks of mackerel on this one. I've just cut the mackerel into cubes, so I've not stripped it. It's quite a big bait this, like, but you never know. Bait on that one. Probably get some crabs if not else. So I'm back out. I'm only chucking it about 30-40 yards. Quite a bit of depth here actually. Dog walkers incoming. Looks like it's on its last legs, that one. I don't think I'll get much problem with that. A little thing. Right. So that one in. It's not this either. Touched as well. Right, this one's freshly baited up. Running down on the top hook, ragworm on the bottom. I'm going to put this one to the right. Got to be something out there, hasn't there? It's up for the one to trying, guys, I can tell you that much. Thing is, the fishing's been difficult. And it is difficult. But you just don't know if you don't come out. That's my philosophy. You just come out and try, you know. Could mean that I'm rubbish. I don't know. But it's been hard work lately. But if I'm sitting at home, on the sofa or lying in bed, I'm never going to know. So I'll come out and give it a try. One of the times I come down, I've got to strike lucky and get a good session in. But it's just nice to fish local sometimes. I mean, the Shields is takes me about 20-30 minutes. Only 20 minutes. So this is quite local for me. Sometimes yomping up the coast, driving for an hour and a half, an hour, whatever, becomes a bit tedious, but it's part of the sport. Like, you do have to put the time in. I think that's what some people don't appreciate, is how much time that goes into trying to catch fish, especially if you're doing it on camera. It's a bit more difficult, you know. You've got all your gear to set up. I mean, I've had a few people messaging us and saying, how do I start my own YouTube channel? And to be honest, it's a difficult question, because it is expensive and it's time consuming as well. And there's so many people doing it. there's sometimes you question, is it worth doing? But I soldier on with it. I mean, the time that you put into it, the fishing time, you're setting your rods up, you're setting the sound gear up. I mean, if you don't enjoy it, it's going to become tedious. I don't mind, really. I enjoy editing videos and putting some nice content out. I can look back on it and see me sessions and just, you know, reminisce, I suppose. Oh, got a first bite on the left-hand rod there. Don't know if you've seen that. It was a good old knock, that was. Good old knock. Hey, hey. Is it going to come back though? It's definitely a knock, that. There you go. And again. And again. And again. Come on, lad. Yes. A bait. You know what, on a morning like this, that's good rattle, that. There you go. On a morning like this, to see your rod tip going like that and standing here in this, on this lovely beach in this lovely weather, it's just a privilege, absolute privilege to be alive when it's like this. It really is. See if this develops there, hopefully. Hopefully. Now that one's got, that's the one that's got the 2 cubes of mackerel on the bottom hook and lugworm on the top. Interesting. Only problem being is the mackerel bait I put on was quite substantial for a size 2 hook. So we might not hook this one. Good to bait though, isn't it? There's fish there. I don't really want to do anything at the moment because I want it to develop into something so I can get a fish for you. Yeah, it's still there. Yeah. It looks more like a coley bait, that, to be honest. Let's have a look at it there. Come on. You know what? I'm going to be super patient with this one because I desperately want to hook up here. And let the line slack a little bit. There's 2 hooks on there, so well, me chums, it did develop. There we go. Nice little Southshields flounder there. I'm wrapping my gear up all over the place here. And it's not on the mackerel like I thought. It's on the ragworm. Well, I'll get this little one unhooked. Give you a little look at it. So there you go. Perfectly formed little flounder. Beautiful condition. Now, it has got spots on. I don't know if you'll pick them up, but it is a flounder, as it's rough to the touch up the back and it's not the correct shape for a Plaice. So back to the board, but lovely little fish, beautiful condition. Let's get him back. Okay, chums, I've got a new thing to contend with now. Swimmers. Loads of them. Got the whole beach. The whole beach is empty. The beach to me right for a good 150 yards is empty, and further down there, and they have to be right in front of where my lines are. Unbelievable. It's just so selfish, honestly. So chances of catching out else may be slim, because they're just kicking all the bottom up. So swimmer gate. They start getting closer to my line, so I move along the beach 100 yards, which I have done. Then they start swimming along the beach to where I am. So I've had to politely shout at them and tell them to off down that way, because I've already moved once. It's just damn rude, honestly. So we're coming up to the top of the tide. It's gone very quiet, but I quite expected it to. I hope it picks up on the turn. I'll fish it a couple hours down if I can avoid the extent of the swimmers. I didn't realise there was that many swimmers came to this beach, to be honest. I mean, we'll have to share the beach, but I think a little bit of mutual respect would be good. Never mind, back to the fishing. So I've put one rod out with just ragworm on, seeming I got the fish on the ragworm, and the other rods you got the lug and the mackerel on. See what we can do. Still a beautiful day though, it's boiling. About to take my hoodie off and down to the old t-shirt. But apart from that one bite of fish, there's been not a lot of action, but hopefully we'll get something on the ebb. I'm fairly quietly confident that we will. And by the way, both rigs have got ball leads on, so what I'm doing is I'm putting them out, the usual tactic, and I'm tweaking them a little bit, kick them up on the bottom and give it some movement. Currently got another swimmer coming here on the right hand side now, so we'll see what this brings, eh? Getting bites on the left hand rod, chums. Still rattling away there. Slack line is actually. Give it a bit, as always. Oh, no want. Yeah, we're in. We're in. Good old rattle as well, that. This one's got both on ragworm, this one. Oh, is it me? Yes! It's me dab. Just what I was after. Brilliant. Let's get this unhooked, get this one ticked off. Let's get it unhooked there. Oh. There we go. Beautiful dab. Dropped out in the sand like. That's another one ticked off. See how clean they are. Obviously how you check it's a dab. Obviously they're very transparent if you're new to fishing. A lot more transparent than a flounder. Oh, you bugger. Come back. There you go. Beautiful little dab. Dab bites again on the left hand rod, guys. Slacklined us again. Definitely dabs. You can tell with the dab, if you're new to this, dab bite's quite fast and bouncy, like rattly, a bit like a whiting bite. Whereas a flounder's a bit more pulled down. Here we go, we're in. Probably shows up now and it'll be a flounder like, but putting a bit of a scrap. Yeah, man. Oh, we've got two fish and the flounders. Double shot on the ragworm. I don't know how well you can see because the screen's gone off. There we go. Double shot. Both flounders, so my bite detection is actually off. Get these unhooked. There we go, chums. Little one and a not so little one. Not bad fish though. The thing I love about this beach is there's quite a bit of depth. You're chucking 40 yards, 30, 40 yards into 5 foot of water easy on a big tide anyway. You fish it in the winter when there's no one around, it's brilliant, but obviously you've got to put up with the cold. It's not too bad, I mean, to be honest, the dogs haven't been too bad, it's more the people swimming, which I'm going to shut up about, because it's annoyed me a little bit, but we do have to share the beach with other people. Oh, that was a good bite there. I don't know if you've seen that one. As soon as my back turns, it bites. Now what I've been doing is letting it settle. I've been casting out, letting it settle. My usual tactic, after 5 minutes, just dragging the rig. Kicks up the sand, and if there's fish there, you'll get a bite within a couple of minutes of that, or even seconds sometimes. They seem to be loving this left-hand rig though. I mean, the right one I've put out a bit further. That's fishing at about 60 yards. A glorious day though. Fantastic. Quite a lot of people out for a Monday. Thought I was the only person who didn't have a job to go to. Right, on the left-hand rod again. Seems to be that rig every time. No action on the right hand rig, it's bizarre. Not be long until the mackerel shows it makes an appearance on Shields as well. That's always fun. But the pier's legally out of bounds this year, so I don't know what's going to happen, but I think there's going to be a lot of people who are going to disregard that just for the sake of getting some mackerel. I think you can catch them off this beach, to be honest. If you come at dusk or dawn, you can pick them up off this beach or before the first gate on the pier. If you're local, you know what the first gate is. But yeah, it becomes fun in the summer on Southshields pier when the mackerel's in, or any pier really. You see some sights like it's a lovely morning though. Slightly marred by the fact of the swimmers, and they're going to go under my lines again. I'll try and sort this out. I'll bring you back. Well, we chums have had a quiet spell, but managed to get this a little bit better, eh? Quite a nice flounder, that one. Ragworm again. Get him unhooked. Give you a proper look as always. There we go. 32 centimetres. Probably my best one to date, to be honest. Beautiful little fish that. Quickly get him back. Oh, tee. Oh, tee ta ta. Tide's dropping away now. A couple of chucks and that'll be that. Let's chuck it down. Nice little plop. Maybe in chums. Get a good rattle on this one. I think there's quite a bit of weight on there as well. Oh, that is a flounder. Definitely the best flounder of the season. What do you think of that one? I'm going to get this unhooked and measured. Bring you right back. 39 centimetres, chums. $39cm, best flounder so far this season. Absolutely cracking that. Beautiful. Well, chums, I think I'm going to end while I'm ahead. Got that nice flounder there at the end, which was worth it, and I've got 2 of the species I wanted out of 3, which isn't too bad. I'd like to say that I've had a peaceful day, but unfortunately I can't, because it's not been peaceful. It's been quite stressful. A lot of activity on the beach, but I mean, it was worth it for the fishing. I've enjoyed myself. But thank you very much for watching, and your subscriptions, obviously. Please click the like button, get the video shared around. Let's get the channel booming a little bit. Once I hit 2,500, I've got a great giveaway, so I think we're about 250 off. But until the next one, tight lines, take very good care of yourselves.